Cancer, welcome to your monthly reading for April of 2021. My name is Brandon Tobias. It's an honor to have you on my channel, Science of the Soul and Stars. If you're new here, we do weekly and monthly horoscope updates for your astrology sign in love and in life for the highest good, because we believe true love is the greatest catalyst to helping you grow as a person and step into your soul's greatest purpose here on earth in this lifetime. So welcome to the Soul Tribe. If you want those continued updates, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that little like button. Helps this video and channel grow so we can, of course, guide more people. Cancer, we're going to get right into your reading. Here's what you're going to get for today. I'm going to open the ceremony and call in higher guidance. Then we're going to get into a channeled oracle message. Now, this is typically messages from Spirit for your personal highest good and healing at this time. All right, and can or cannot have to be involving the area of love. Then we get into a channeled tarot reading, and this reading often will clarify and give you the energies that are going on in your love life so you can make the best decisions for your situation, okay? So, and then we're going to close out, and that'll be it. So thank you so much for being here. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Opening the ceremony now for the collective sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign. Calling in our collective guides and my personal spirit guides, loved ones, masters, wise ones, angels, and archangels to help guide this ceremony for the highest good and healing in love and in life for Cancer for April of 2021. Thank you so much, Spirit. The ceremony is now officially open. All right. So now we're going to get into the channeled oracle reading. Okay, so again, this one, Spirit, the intention for Cancer here is whatever messages Cancer needs to hear for their personal life. Now, guys, as I channel these energies, just know it could be involving love, but it is general energies and general readings for your highest good. So if the energies I'm saying apply more to your family, someone like a friend, or your job situation, right, you have to know that you can apply those energies to whatever area they resonate the most with. It doesn't have to be in love, although for most people watching this channel, it will be in love, okay? So just say take what I say and see where it hits you in your body and in your life, and then you can take the guidance as it is for that area, okay? All right, without further ado, highest energies, highest recommendations here and guidance for Cancer, April 2021. What does Cancer need to know? For the highest good and healing at this time. First card up we have is the Ancient Ones. Okay. So Cancer, the first thing I get with this card is your ancestors. Your ancestors, okay, are here to guide you. And also, if you've been feeling particularly intuitive or tapped in or getting nudges to do a certain thing, go in a certain direction, okay, open yourself to a certain area of life, your ancestors are telling you it's okay. From what I'm hearing from them, they're saying it's a message of reassurance. And the reassurance is whatever area is now starting to open up for you, you can trust within it. It may be a little bit intimidating, scary, or you may not trust it fully for whatever reason I'm getting. But they're here to give you the reassurance that whatever area is coming into your life that's opening up at this time that may be a little bit risky or unfamiliar to you, that it's okay. It is meant to happen at this time. The next one is standstill. Okay, so standstill is basically, there's going to be a lot of stuff changing, I feel, for you guys this month in April. A lot of stuff happening in your life that is moving very quickly. And they basically want you to practice the skill you've been developing of being in the stillness, being in the essence of it, but without reacting, if that makes sense. So I feel like you're more so holding space for situations around you, for people around you, and allowing the energies to kind of figure themselves out and to take you along for the ride, rather than proactively maybe involving yourself or intervening or trying to control anything. Just observe and be within the situation. Allow it to happen as it will, within the flow of things, but don't necessarily try and stop or interfere, okay, with the momentum. There's fire again. This is the third reading in a row, third reading for this month's worth of readings that this card has come out. So collectively, we're going through this hellfire of change. I also, for you, Cancer, I feel it's your fire of yourself, your passion, your passionate energy, right? I've been calling it the hellfire of change, but for you, I'm getting, this is something that really lights your skin on fire in a good way, lights your soul on fire. There's something or someone activating you at this time who may be coming into your life, or something coming into your life that's really activating. And although this is really sudden and potentially intimidating and you're not sure if you can fully trust it, they're saying to just allow it to do what it needs to do, because it's going to activate you on a very deep level and get you moving in the right direction. And I feel like this is going to be really good for your career. So corn here for me represents the harvest and or planting seeds, okay? But for you, I'm really getting for growing your business, growing your authority, growing your empire, right? There's something here that's going to come in and happen really quickly that's going to allow you to be and feel much more prosperous than maybe you were feeling before, in a good way. We have the rainbow here, and the tree of life. Yeah. So this is so crazy. The tree of life now has come out, I think, 2 or 3 times too in this month's worth of reading. But for me, right, this card is absolutely representing the a deep tie soul connection you have with someone, person, twin flame, right, twin soul situation here, and the rainbow. So I do feel like brighter times are ahead with you and people around you. And you this month are just getting to kind of go through this whirlwind of quick changes, mesmerizing quick changes that activate your passion on a deep level that you didn't even know existed, that allow you to continue making progress and rising. And this could be indicative of the return of someone into your life that has been there the entire time on a soul level, but is actively coming in and activating a part of you that is necessary at this time. So be open to that. They're just saying be open to that and know that it's probably coming faster than you thought in the most unexpected of ways. The seer card is kind of, rely on your spiritual counsel and your intuition. If you are in doubt, all right, they want you to seek higher guidance from yourself. Or if you don't do that for yourself, then seek it within someone else. But seek spiritual guidance and the spiritual big picture for your life at this time and what's happening, because I think that's going to give you more clarity on what to maybe expect or what's happening or what you're going through. All right. So that was your first part of the reading for you. Now let's open up to love. So spirit guides, loved ones for the sign of Cancer, what are the most important messages for their highest good and healing when it comes to love and or life? Okay, but more so maybe love for this tarot part, but we will keep it general. I am doing more of soul development readings, I suppose you would say, for personal growth. So less focused just on love, but generally I know without even trying, love finds a way into my readings and into my life. If you guys have been watching for a while. Spirit guides, loved ones, what are the best, highest messages for Cancer for April 2021, highest good and healing at this time in their life, in love and in life, April 2021. Judgment. Okay. So, this to me, this is again counsel with the divine. All right, this is the divine really making something clear to you, that something's been decided or something's in the process of being decided from above. All right, that it's the universe kind of giving you the signals and the signs necessary to have confidence to move forward and to sort something out. So I do see as well 2 people here having a mediator kind of seeking this guidance to kind of allow them to understand their fates together and kind of allow this third party mediator to sort things out between them, all right, which is God. So it's kind of like giving up any control or trying to, hold on to what's happening. Or they're saying just give it to God, right? Give it to Spirit and say, Spirit, for whatever is the highest good and healing for me and this person, there's clearly another person here, and the universe, just allow me to be open to that and to help me flow through this. And they're going to take care of it. They're going to take care of you. This is definitely one you're going to have to trust a lot, because 5 of Wands comes out, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So here's the other thing, too, that I've started to realize in my own readings is the crowning card is often the state you're currently in. All right. So you may be trying to decide. You may be trying to decide or make a judgment call or make a decision, all right, or seek higher guidance when it comes to someone else's behavior or someone else's pledge of love to you in your life, right? Page of Cups is someone here, obviously saying, hey, I love you, I care about you, you mean a lot to me, and you're going, well, is that legit? Should I trust that? Is that something I want to be involved with, right? All these types of questions. Is it, right, bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles, is it something that will lead to, is it reciprocal at this time? Right? Have things evened out, basically, between you two? The Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. So you've had really good fortune when it comes to your career here. And I do feel, right, you've made progress and have been successful, right, and or are coming into a lot of success when it comes to your ability to be strong in who you are and express that to the world, right? The Hierophant here, potentially around spirituality, guiding others, helping to see the way for others so they can make clear choices in their life. That's the Hierophant. And then all of a sudden, right, someone comes in and expresses their love or their adoration for you, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm not sure what to do. There's conflict here. There's conflict maybe in your own mind and your own heart about this situation that you find yourself in, potentially when it comes to love. But I do see strong fortune, all right, when it comes to career here and being in alignment with your soul purpose, which is excellent. We have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, the Moon card, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. So what I'm seeing here is there is a little bit of, I would say that there's someone here that's still on your heart, all right? Someone here that deep down on an emotional level you still feel a lot of feelings for, that you've kept maybe hidden a little bit, or you're keeping hidden from yourself, and you kind of don't know what's going on with it, but you do know that you have deep-seated feelings for something or someone else in your life that you, again, maybe haven't fully addressed or fully let out of the bag here. Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords here. Interesting. When it comes to love, you are still maybe actively imagining the potential possibilities when it comes to maybe this person. What is it you really want? You're trying to decide and to discover what is possible and what would be most fortuitous for you, what would be most engaging, what would be most beneficial for you and for the world, right? These are things that you're kind of got on your mind this month that you're undergoing. And again, it's all about this decision. It's all about this judgment, right? This higher-minded judgment that you're coming to clarity with. Because we have Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords here as well. So it could represent someone from the past that I'm getting that had a bit of a ego or a closed heart, or someone who had disconnected from their emotions, okay, who may be now potentially expressing those to you, but kind of actually, to be honest with you, I'm kind of getting, Cancer, to be honest, that you maybe have disconnected from your emotions a little bit here, because you're more so in the space of, it's like your Page of Wands, it's like you still want to explore the possibilities, Two of Wands. You want to engage in an exciting and passionate manner with life generally. It's like you have this newfound sense of freedom where you're trying to say, well, you know, what is still possible? Where do I want to go? What can I do? You know, you don't want to give up the freedom and the possibilities of life that seem to be here. In doing so, right, you might have a little bit disconnected from what and how you truly feel about someone here in your life, just temporarily, potentially, to examine these possibilities. However, right, Four of Pentacles with the Moon card, I do see that you deeply do still care for someone here. There's still something deeply underneath the surface of it all about how you feel in this situation. Okay. And you may also have a tendency to focus more on work and what's in front of you, which I think would be a positive thing, except when it's in excess, maybe in order to get away from the feelings that you have here. Because the feelings, it appears, would come with a lot of fear, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Seven of Swords, interesting. There it is. All right, so I had a feeling, but there's a Lover's card coming out on the bottom of the deck in the middle row. And the middle row for me is your heart space, all right? So even though you may have kind of shut down a little bit of your feelings when it comes to the situation to focus on work, okay, you going out to explore different possibilities when it comes to love, I'll just be honest with you, comes with a sense of self-deception, comes with a sense of, I'm going to ignore kind of what I truly feel underneath the surface, because I still feel like I want to go explore what else is out there, right? And see if there's different possibilities that would be better, and ignore my truth, right? Because the truth is, there's this person here, there's this situation where there's a deep love connection. There's a very high potentiality, and maybe even a vision and a dream, a feeling you have, Four of Wands, of living and creating a home with this person, okay, which is showing up very strongly. So, I do see that might be coming to the forefront here of you seeing very clearly the possibilities when it comes to love with this person. Wow, Six of Cups and the High Priestess. So likely, this is powerful. So one, you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So whoever this person is, definitely a twin. By the way, twin soul, twin flame, for sure. We have opposite but equal energy showing up here. We have the Six of Cups on the board. We have the Four of Wands, the Lovers, and we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which for me, in my personal readings, this is a spiritual match made in heaven. This is a spiritual counterpart match. The Hierophant and the High Priestess for me are two spiritually ascended and connected souls. One more so public facing to do the spiritual work for the world, and the other one is kind of more of that feminine essence of, being highly psychically attuned, but more silent in the background, but supportive nonetheless. So beautiful stuff. And it looks like neither of you, Four of Pentacles in between, have given up on each other. Neither of you have forgotten about each other. Neither of you have been willing to let go of one another at all. I don't feel it's even possible for that to happen, honestly, because it's such a strong connection. Six of Cups and Lovers and Four of Wands. This is like a destined connection. So you don't need to worry about this. Don't worry about whether or not you're going to lose this relationship. I don't know if there's been time between you guys. It feels like maybe there has been, but very strong. And it's only gotten stronger, by the way, on underneath the surface is from what I'm getting. So my advice here, right, and we'll get the final outcome card now. Final outcome card is the Knight of Wands. Interesting. The Empress. Interesting. And the Ten of Cups. Wow. All right. So whoever represents the Divine Masculine, all right, in this connection is coming in. And coming in hot, right? Probably, again, I picked him up as the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. But coming in hot to his Divine Feminine here. And potentially being willing and ready to really seriously engage in the Ten of Cups. I mean, I do see that. Potentiality. I really do. The only thing I see that might slow this down or prevent it is your decision. One, your decision as to whether or not you'd like to allow this person to be back in your life. And two, the Seven of Swords, not self-deceiving, not trying to run away, Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords, disconnect from your truth, because clearly your truth is this person. Clearly. I mean, right? And you might have concerns again. Six of Pentacles, is it going to be reciprocal this time? Fool card, should I take a leap of faith, right? Because the past has been hard and I've dealt with a lot of heartbreak. Three of Swords, Four of Cups. So you have that stuff going on underneath the surface, and I get it. But I do really see that this person, this energy, despite the past, has genuine intentions, and maybe has even changed a lot, because they are showing up as either the Hierophant or the High Priestess, which is great. So let me do some clarifying as well. So I'm going to get 3 additional context clarity cards, then we'll clarify judgment, and then we'll close this reading out, Cancer. But so far, really amazing reading. Like I said, I do sense that you're more the feminine in this connection, the Empress energy. And your thing is to just be still and receive this person as they come into your life and see what they bring to the table. Okay? All right, 3 final outcome and context clarity cards, please. We have the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So the message here is, even though it has been a tough journey, with the King of Swords showing up, 1, there's a spiritual match again. Another counterpart energy showing up on the board, right? So High Priestess, Hierophant, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. It's obvious. Two of Pentacles, you guys are a match. Obvious. Twin Flame right here, right? Infinity symbol. Yeah, Ten of Wands, it's not easy, right? So you have to decide as to whether or not you're going to take on that burden. And if you are, then King of Swords, it is recommended to there's a couple things coming in with this card. One, be slow. Be slow. Take your time, right? Just feel this person out. Feel out their intentions. Have a little bit of caution, all right? Don't be so too open with your heart, right, at first. And I say that knowing, my love being in my heart too. I have a Cancer South node, but I think what you've learned is to be a little more cautious, right? To allow people to prove themselves to you before you fully open your heart again to them, which is what this person would likely expect and want from you anyways, as a test. The other thing is, if you are still questioning, all right, or wondering, is there someone else out there, or there's, other, grass green on the other side kind of deal, I got to tell you, Seven of Swords, it really doesn't look like that's your truth. And I bet if you were to look down deep inside, you would probably agree with that. And the King of Swords really in this deck to me is about keeping at bay, right? Other options that really aren't worth your time. So, because I do see there's one person that is worth your time. So, anyways, but that's your judgment call. Okay, let's clarify the judgment card itself. Please, Spirit, clarity on the judgment card for Cancer. Clarity on the judgment card for Cancer.
I didn't find that on Apple Music.
I don't know if you guys just heard that. My Siri just started talking. I don't know if that's an omen. You guys have to tell me. She said she didn't find that on her Apple Music. Clarity on judgment, please. King of Cups. There you are. Star card. And the Hangman. Interesting. And there's the Queen of Wands underneath the deck. Wow. There's you. There's you. That's you. King of Wands or King of Cups. Star card. And the Hangman. So, again, what this is telling me is that divine fate. We have the Judgment with the Star card. The divine is here. The divine is your ancestors. I mean, we got it in the oracle reading. You've got more than just yourself involved. I mean, there's higher selves here. Your higher self, their higher self, ancestors, guides. This is totally divinely fated and guided. It's a whole bunch of lessons you're learning through this, and I'm sure they are too. The Hangman it's kind of telling me again, just ever so slightly, right? Hold space for this. Don't rush in necessarily, and just kind of observe. Let things happen as they will. I'm not saying to not participate or hold back. I'm just saying kind of hold space for it, right? And allow this situation and this person and your own self to see where it goes. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I got for you, Cancer. Excellent reading. And yeah, you guys have to keep me posted on how this goes. But appreciate you guys joining. There won't be an extended this month because I've decided to move away from extendeds for the time being. It's just been too much time, and I'd rather focus on you and not anyone else outside of you for the time being. But I might bring them back in the future depending on demand. But if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the Soul family. And do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit that like button. It helps this channel and video grow. So, of course, we can guide more people. Cancer, if you want a personal session with me, check the description box below. You can follow me on all of my social media as well at BT Speaks on Instagram. And thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.